When Tara Bjork started her day, she didn't expect to witness an unusual scenario at the upscale Charlotte restaurant where she worked. But she saw something so surprising that she decided to film it and post the clip on TikTok, where it quickly went viral. The video brought her unexpected fame and applause from viewers, but also led to her dismissal. Make sure to like and subscribe for more incredible stories like this. It was a normal day for Tara Bjork, a waitress at RH Rooftop Restaurant at Restoration Hardware in Charlotte, North Carolina, until she saw something she couldn't ignore. It was a man having an unusual dining experience that immediately caught the waitress's attention. Intrigued and amused, Bjork decided to capture the moment on her phone. She knew she wasn't supposed to film while at work and understood that posting the video online could lead to her dismissal. Yet, her curiosity and desire to share the hilarious incident outweighed her concerns. As she recorded the video, she worried about the possible outcome. On one hand, she thought that no one would notice the video at all, but on the other, she dreaded that it might go viral and bring unwanted backlash. What she didn't expect was how quickly the video would spread and the overwhelming response it would receive. When Bjork posted the video to TikTok, it quickly gained traction, amassing over 2.5 million views. The humorous nature of the content captivated viewers, leading to hundreds of thousands of comments. This overwhelming response was both exciting and nerve-wracking for Bjork. As the views skyrocketed, she knew she might have to face the consequences at work. The video showed a young man dining with a blow-up doll at the upscale restaurant. The surreal scene caught everyone's attention, from fellow diners to Bjork's co-workers. What was more absurd was that the man had ordered a meal for himself and a salad for the doll. He had hoped people would record him when he first brought the doll to the restaurant, and he saw about 6 phones immediately recording him as he was sitting down. The man in the video was Henry Herrera, who took the blow-up doll on a date as a punishment. His unusual dinner companion was part of a comedic bit that quickly captured everyone's attention in the room. Henry's thought process behind it was simple, yet hilarious. He had lost in his fantasy football league and had to bring the doll as his date. He found the whole experience humiliating. But Henry admitted, "The funny thing is it was my idea." Henry's punishment was different from the previous years, which involved sitting in a Waffle House for 24 hours, with each waffle consumed subtracting an hour. He explained that the league wanted to do something different from what they had seen online. "Last year, we started punishments for the last-place finisher in our fantasy football league sick," he said. "But we kept seeing the Waffle House Challenge online, so we wanted to do something different." Bjork's comments about the situation were candid and entertaining. "I had 3 other tables at the time. 2 of them were speaking to each other about it," she said. "One of my co-workers' tables were giving her updates on what was happening. He was feeding her grapes at one point." Her first-hand account painted a vivid picture of the bizarre dining experience, making the story even more engaging for those following it online. Explaining further about the unusual date, Henry added, "There's a fountain that we sat next to. All you could hear was the water in it, and it was the worst 5 minutes of my life." Reflecting on Bjork's recollection of the incident, Henry confirmed its accuracy. Bjork mentioned that the doll was stiff and it was hard to fit her into the chair, and it was so bad for her to watch that she had to leave the room. She mentioned that the doll was just not sitting. The shared experience between Henry and Bjork created a memorable moment for both. There were 2 drinks on the table. They had little cheers, Bellini moment, and then they had food, she added, talking about the situation. The humorous event, however, led to serious consequences for Bjork. Unfortunately, as she had feared, she was ultimately fired for filming and posting the video. She accepted the outcome, understanding that she had violated company policy. "I was let go, and it's totally fine. It was on technicality reasons," she said. Bjork acknowledged that it was a risk she chose to take. She already had another job lined up and seemed at peace with how things turned out. Reacting to the incident, Bjork added that she found the TikTok comments amusing often laughing more at the comments than the original incident. Later, Bjork did another TikTok video where she answered some of the most asked questions about what happened that day. When someone asked if the whole situation was real, she confirmed it was 100% real. People also asked if she was the one serving them. She replied that she wasn't but witnessed the event from nearby. Bjork also explained what salad was ordered for the doll and answered questions like, "Who paid the tab?" She explained Henry was a gentleman and took care of the bill. She also added that Henry and his date had a cheese board to split in the beginning. Someone even asked if Henry's table had 2 menus, and Bjork's reaction was yes, they did. Talking about the salad, she clarified it was a gem lettuce salad. She said the whole event was a spectacle, and most of the guests were laughing and talking about it. So, while others would see getting fired as the worst day on the job, that clearly wasn't the case for Bjork. When the video went viral, netizens were quick to jump in with their reactions, and they were applauding Bjork's attitude toward the incident. "I bet she was the most polite customer you had all day," one user wrote on the social media platform. "Thank you for risking your job for this," another expressed. "You need an immediate raise. Get you a raise immediately," mentioned the third. Bjork's TikTok was also shared on the Miguel and Holly Instagram account, which helped to gain additional traction. She also went on a radio interview on Hits 96.1 with Miguel and Holly, where she explained what happened at the restaurant and that it was Memorial Day when the whole thing transpired. She explained that she had trouble keeping a straight face and avoided going near Henry's table. As for next season's league punishment, Henry and his friends planned something equally entertaining. They hoped the next loser would sing the national anthem at a major sporting event. Their goal was to get on the Charlotte Knights singer roster, ensuring another memorable and humorous punishment. When reached out for a comment, the restaurant management did not respond. The event showed how an ordinary day could turn into a viral sensation, bringing unexpected fame and consequences for those involved.